Over a century ago, the British Empire cast its shadow across 1/4 of the world's landmass and governed nearly a third of the global population. It was an empire on which the sun never set. But how did this relatively small island nation ascend to become the most extensive and potent empire in human history? Join us on this journey to explore the incredible rise of the British Empire, the foundation of the British Empire. The roots of the British Empire were laid long before the official formation of the United Kingdom. Throughout much of its history, the dominant power within the British Isles was taking shape. By the early 17th century, Queen Elizabeth I of England had already issued several commissions for trading and exploration to English adventurers. Their mission was to explore and colonize uncharted territories not yet claimed by other European powers. Renowned figures like Sir Francis Drake and Sir Martin Frobisher played significant roles in claiming lands in the name of England. However, these early efforts were not followed up with permanent settlements. Expansion through charters. Queen Elizabeth I also granted royal charters to joint stock companies, established explicitly for overseas trade development. Companies like the Levant Company, founded in 1592, and the East India Company, founded in 1600, were granted monopolies on all English trade to and from the respective regions. Following Elizabeth's reign, King James I aimed to expand upon the early attempts of his predecessor to establish overseas colonies. He laid the foundation for organized colonization, introducing 3 types of colony structures: crown colony, charter colony, and proprietary colony. Throughout the 1600s, England expanded its overseas colonies in North America and the Caribbean. Some ventures were entirely new, while others involved annexing territories from rival foreign powers. For instance, New York was seized from the Dutch in 1665. England also fortified its trading networks in Africa and the East Indies, establishing factories and trading posts. The formation of Great Britain. By the 18th century, England and Scotland remained independent kingdoms, but they would later unite to form the Kingdom of Great Britain. This union marked a pivotal moment in the empire's expansion. Over the following decades, Britain found itself engaged in numerous wars with other European powers, fought both on the continent and overseas. The War of Spanish Succession, concluding in 1714 with victory for Britain and its allies, granted significant territorial concessions from defeated French and Spanish forces. Newfoundland, Acadia in North America, Gibraltar and Minorca became part of British control. In the far-reaching operations of the British East India Company, it emerged as the dominant military and political power in India after the Battle of Plassey in 1757, the peak of British expansion. British influence extended across the globe, including South America, with territories like British Guiana, now Guyana, and the Falkland Islands, Malvinas. Vast regions of Africa came under British control, encompassing Egypt, Sudan, South Africa, Kenya, Nigeria, and many others. In Asia, British territories included India, Burma, now Myanmar, Malaysia, Singapore, Hong Kong, and parts of the Middle East, such as Palestine, Jordan, and Iraq. Though not formal colonies, the British Empire held significant sway in areas like Hong Kong and treaty ports in China. Throughout the 19th and early 20th centuries, the British Empire reigned as the largest and most extensive empire globally, with colonies and territories spanning continents and regions, the 20th century and beyond. As the 20th century dawned, Britain stood as the leader in world trade and took on the role of a global policeman, even controlling the economies of nations not part of the British Empire. However, by the mid-20th century, the process of decolonization began, leading to the independence of many territories. The empire gradually dissolved, transforming into the modern-day Commonwealth of Nations. The symbolic end came in 1997, when Britain formally handed over Hong Kong to China. While the empire itself faded, its legacy endures. The English language is the most widely spoken worldwide, and British culture remains universally popular. Modern Britain reflects a microcosm of the empire, with people from various races, nationalities, religions, and cultures that were once under British rule now living on the very island that set the empire's journey in motion. Thanks for watching this video. Feel free to watch our next video to get your head on straight. Also, subscribe and click that bell icon to stay updated until the next video is uploaded. Until next time.